Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly.
We have arrived. We are at Golden Ears Provincial Park, and we are about to embark on our first overnight backcountry camping adventure. Guy, here, give me this guy. Give me this guy. There we go. And the doggos, they're coming with us. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, and here's the trailhead.
Here's the start.
And so our adventure begins. We are going to, we're not quite going to Golden Ears Peak. We're going about 10.5 kilometers.
Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky.
Okay, keep going. About 1 kilometer in to this hike, and
Come across our first bridge.
oh yeah, lovely. Pretty flat. First kilometer is pretty flat. Just a little bit of climbing right at the end there. Oh yeah, good girl, Sky.
Whoa.
Right across the bridge on her own.
Wow.
There's some big holes.
Yeah, those are some big
A little
ones.
dog. Here we go.
I thought even Ocean might want to
Some lovely views. And lots more really amazing views to come. What are we doing out backcountry camping? Why am I not running crazy distances anymore? Well, I had lots of races lined up, lots of ultras I was going to film and put up summaries of, but obviously things changed, and so with 0 races on the schedule, I decided to switch things up a bit and do something new. When I was in the middle of Tahoe 200, I actually very specifically told one of my pacers, Shira, that
pick up.
okay. I had told Shira that I no longer needed to do ultra marathons. I was done with ultras. No more 200 milers, no more 100 milers. Instead, I was going to do more overnight hikes with my husband. And of course, as soon as I finished Tahoe, I tossed that aside and I said, of course I'm going to do another 200. But now here we are. Backcountry camping, multi-day hiking. Funny how things turn out. We are just about 2.5 kilometers in now. Still very, very flattish, walkable hike. That's for sure, nothing crazy. Although, wow, what a different experience when you have 28 pounds on your back. I got 28 pounds in my pack, and hubby's got 31 pounds in his. It makes for really feeling like you're doing some work.
Won't you take me
2.5. So technically we are exactly 1/4 of the way there, except for it's supposed to get a lot more challenging in the second half. So time-wise, not quite. Oh, you got it, bud. You got it. There we go. So for our very first overnight backcountry camping trip, we wanted to choose something that was as easy as possible. And from the research, this is it. So we will see. So far, so good. Definitely a challenge enough just to carry this backpack. Come on, go. Here is a very important fork in the road we don't want to miss. We are going to Alder Flats. Well, we're actually going to go past Alder Flats.
Go.
And this is 3.11 kilometers in. Alder Flats is about 5-6 kilometers in. we are going to head right past there and go another 5 or so kilometers to the next backcountry camping site. All right, looks like we got some climbing if we make it.
I keep looking for flat spots where we can pitch tent anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, we climbing now. We climbing. Climbing, holding 5 pounds with 28 pounds on the back. It's a little bit harder than doing ultras, I think. Okay, wow, that was some climbing.
Great push.
And we reached a beautiful viewpoint.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh my. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And now, I think we gotta secure these doggies into their carrying pack. We're just over 4 kilometers in, thereabouts. We gotta continue along that path and, you know, not fall off the side of the mountain. Onwards. Okay, we have stopped and put the dogs in their carriers. It's getting dangerous. Like right here.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone
No problem.
in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky.
Okay, what's this? Coming up on a sign. I think we're at about 5 kilometers in. So maybe closing in on halfway. Oh. Oh. Alder Flats. Alder Flats is where we want to go. So, up we go.
Oh, up.
And up, up, up. And we got some hiking. And more hiking. How many meters? It's supposed to be 1,200 meters? I think. Yeah. Anyway, we got lots of up to go. We got lots of up ahead of us.
Yeah, look at the camera.
Whew. Well, this
Pretend
is
like you're loving it.
this is nicer, more flatter. That got pretty muddy there, and I was grabbing at some trees just to hang onto the side of the path to not step in full on in mud. I think we may have reached kind of the Alder Flats campground area. That looks like another, look, kind of flat area, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
And,
there's little flat areas.
Little post sign thing said 5.5. Isn't it supposed
Right,
to be?
and it is supposed to be at 5.5.
Yeah.
So I was expecting like a big sign that said, "Welcome to Alder Flats campground" or whatever, but
'Cause this
obviously,
would be a good hike just to get here.
yeah, it is a good hike.
It is. I don't mean it would be like if we were stopping here.
We'd
It would
be okay with that.
We'd be okay with that, and we could be proud of
There we go.
ourselves.
This is the campground. There's some campers. We
Might try and continue on.
are going to try to
Oh.
continue on.
Going to try, yes.
Oh, there's no such thing as trying. That's what Gabor Mate said.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't try to do something. You're either doing it or you're not.
oh.
We are going to continue on for another 5 kilometers or so. We're going to camp at the top of this mountain.
Ooh.
Woo!
Almost at the top. Huh?
Yep. We are at Alder Flats and we are pushing onwards to Golden Ears. I thought we were in Golden Ears. Panorama Ridge. And there's the pit toilet down there for Alder Flats, and there should be one up at the top at Panorama Ridge as well.
Won't you take me home?
It's a good climb. But wow, we are hiking into some kind of cool views. Is that snow?
Yeah.
Oh, snow. Wow. Very cool. Probably about 6.5 kilometers in. Probably about 4 kilometers more. Probably of straight up. I'm guessing. Oh my goodness. Wow. I've just been climbing for about the past kilometer on like stuff like that, just rocks, straight up. Very rocky, very straight up. And whew, looks like we're gonna take a little bit of a break up here, which I am very, very ready for. Hey, Osh! Osh, what are you doing? Oh, break time. Break time. Wow! Okay, Doggo's got a little snack. I think we need a little snack. My watch has us at almost 8 kilometers, so really that's like, what, 2.5 kilometers? No, 3, maybe 3 kilometers more. 3 kilometers more? We'll find out. Okay, so, and we might as well just keep going, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's pack up. Let's pack up, let's go. It's so humid. Okay, well, we got out of the rocky bit and into quite the climbing. This is, yep. It actually, coming down is going to be just as much of a challenge as going up.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my
Longest 10K ever. Okay, we've got another, hopefully less than 2K. Up, up, up. Oh boy. Okay, so we are turning around. We are at about 8.5 kilometers in, just past a couple who were coming down, and I asked them if they'd made it to the top, and they said no. They were stopped up by a lot of snow, and they didn't even make it to the emergency shelter. And the campsites we want to camp at are just past the emergency shelter. So upon being asked if we had an ice axe to make it there, we realized we got to turn around. Whew, bugs, 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 bugs. This is super steep. We're gonna have to take our time going down and try to make it back to Alder Flats. And
Stop this conversation. Stop this conversation. We got no relation.
I'm just so glad we made it out. Okay, we made it out of the really tough spot. That actually looks tough.
It does. I mean, look at how steep that is.
So steep.
That's steep. That was steep.
Nice views. Okay, that was crazy. I was actually more dangerous than I would have liked, especially with the little doggies.
Yeah.
So we bit off a little more than we could chew. I did a lot of research, but I didn't realize there was still going to be snow up there. So, okay, we got a relatively easy downhill through the rocks down to Alder Flats. Find a campground. Okay, kids, ready?
This guy's tired.
Oh, let's go find a campsite. And for the record, we've been out here for 5 hours and 20 minutes so far. Like, I know.
Again?
We're back. We're here.
At least.
We made it back to Alder Flats.
Yay.
Oh boy. Now we just gotta find ourselves a little campsite.
Yeah.
And
We might survive through this after all.
next time we come back, we can bring the crampons and the ice pick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, we'll definitely bring those next time we come.
He's lying. What did you say this was?
One and done.
One and done. Whee!
One and done.
One and done. But it is an epic adventure for our anniversary.
Oh, yay.
15 years. Yeah, here we go. We found our little campsite. Okay, tent is set up. I've got some warm clothes on. It's buggy. We need dinner. Yeah, that's it for now. Okay, I have a new appreciation for all of the contestants on Alone. Probably even Survivor.
It's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone.
Okay, we are all set up. Kids are all set up. Where's the kids? Oh my goodness.
She's in there.
Here we go. They've got their own sleeping bags. We've got our own sleeping bags.
Yeah.
We're sleeping really far apart
I know.
for our
My
anniversary.
wife is way over there.
But
That's too bad.
hubby surprised me and brought wine for our anniversary.
Darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. This way too
Good
come.
morning, little doggies. How did you sleep? How did you sleep, little doggies? Yeah, was it good? Did you have a good sleep?
Erase it.
It's time to pack up and hit the
Way
road.
too complicated. Stop this conversation. Stop this conversation.
Think about
We
it.
got no relation.
Here goes the tent. Thank you, little campsite. Legs are still tired. Legs still feel wobbly, just like yesterday. Okay, about 6.5 kilometers back to the car. And I must say I am very glad to not be having to come down from the very top of the mountain today. We would have had to leave earlier too. Much earlier. Beautiful morning. Oh my gosh, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning here at Golden Ears Park. And we've got a little bit of a viewpoint. There we go. We missed spectacular views at the top of the mountain, but we passed already today. We've passed two guys clearly going up to the top of the mountain because they had heavy duty crampons, like for ice kind of crampons, and helmets. So yep, good thing that we did not try to continue. We were not equipped for what's to be found on the top of the mountain right now. Oosh, oosh. Hopefully this day's walkable now. Wow, I am in awe of what we did yesterday. It seems crazy. Sure, the legs are still tired from yesterday, but what we did yesterday was pretty impressive. Hey, Osh? My watch says 2.5.
Mine's 1.87.
And okay, so maybe another half. We hit the flat part. Home stretch. Just under 3 kilometers maybe to the car. And that will end our adventure, which was truly an adventure. Like, it really feels like an adventure.
Yeah, it was. Kind of a lot.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Oh my goodness, I think we're here. Oh. Ah, we made it back to West Canyon parking lot. And we have the key? We have the key.
Kept in the pocket the whole time.
Adventure has come to an end.
Complete.